Fashionistas, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. My name is Savings Fashionista. She is I am her. And over here in Nistas Nation, we do mainly things fragrances, whether it is body or home. So today we are here to talk about home fragrances, you guys. So for those of you who have been here, you know that I am a fragrance lover. And I also really enjoy candles. So that's what we're here to do and talk about today. We're going to go through my bi-monthly post candle burns. Today is the 17th. So I'm trying to get this video uploaded. Okay, so the way that I do these post candle burn, I just tell you the fragrance notes in the candles, and I just tell you my experience with the candle. It does not mean that it's factual. It just means that it is my experience and my opinions, which is very subjective information. So I don't have a very consistent, uniform way that I do this. I really like talking to you guys as if we were neighbors or family members or friends. So I just come here and I candidly speak to you about these candles. So let's just get right into it. But I'm drinking some coffee right now, you guys, because hubby is going to take me out to see a movie. I think we want to go see Halloween Ends. So if you've seen that, I'm not going to read the comments until I get back home. And maybe we can have a little talk about it and how you feel about it. But we're here for the candle burns. All right, so you guys, I have been burning. Well, I guess this is kind of normal for the burn because fall is my time of the year. That's my time. Winter is good, but that hot stuff, I burn candles, but I'm not big on it because I'm not a big summer candle person. I do like fruity notes and stuff like that. But I have my most fun in the colder months with candles because it sets a vibe. I think it just makes your atmosphere more cozier. So let's just get into it. This candle right here was finally finished this time. And the way that I was using this candle, these are the really pretty jars. I think these candles came out for Candle Day or a little time before. But this is the Whiteborn scented candles. In the jar, you know, they had the wine color, the wine fragrance. They had this winter one, and they had some other ones, but I will be saving this jar. But this candle has served its purpose for over 6 months because I actually use this candle as a air purifier. This is the perfect fragrance to get nasty smells out your house. Of course, with cleaning, but just to get that stale scent that sometimes can get trapped into your home or stuffiness, this is a perfect candle for that. So the fragrance notes are white wood, pine needle, sparkling clementine, spiced clove with natural essential oils. Now, the reason that I did ignite the wicks is because hubby had a situation in the kitchen and he burned something really bad. And I could not get that smell out of the house even after wiping down the stove, the wall, the counters. I still had that very distinct, soot smell. So I went ahead and just lit this in the kitchen and it took care of it. So if you can pick up this fragrance sometime this season or in the fall, in the winter, get it. This is a really good neutralizing candle. So this is the winter. All right, the next candle is the chocolate espresso martini. I hauled these candles probably last month when they was doing the weekly release. This was the only candle that I was really interested in. This is the chocolate espresso martini, chocolate liqueur espresso, a splash of vodka, dark chocolate swirl with natural essential oils. Now, this candle is a really nice candle. It does give you a very gourmand edge, but this is a safe gourmand candle to burn in a bedroom space because, you know, chocolate espresso, martini espresso, that's a beverage. And this was befitting. So I'm going to assume that the liqueur note and the vodka made it more appropriate for a bedroom or a living area space, a common living area space, a space other than the kitchen. I don't think I would put this in the bathroom, but I did burn this in my bedroom. It was really nice, subtle, and it was definitely a mood setter. This was a really good candle to like set a mood. So you guys, I know ultimately with burning candles, we do it to get a pleasant aroma in our living spaces, but candles can be very mood evoking for me. You know, depending on the mood I'm trying to create, the vibe, the atmosphere, candles are really good for that. So like I said, this was a very nice bedroom burn. All right, the next one is an old one, and I went ahead and burned this candle because I saw Saniko. She had it as one of her blends on her channel earlier this month, and this is the sweet kettle corn. I don't really know how I feel about popcorn candles. I don't think I'm a big fan of popcorn candles because I could really leave it more so than take it. But I have to say that the sweet kettle corn from last year was better than that popcorn candle that they had out this summer. It was much better. This is much better. I only picked up one last year. The fragrance notes are freshly popped kettle corn, creamy caramel, sprinkled with sugar. I think the caramel note added in here really made this candle work for me. This was a kitchen burn. It was a really nice burn. It suited just a little bit, and I think the suiting came from me burning the candle too long. So I need to be more cognizant of that because I tend to burn my candles consecutively. Sometimes they'll go up to 4 hours depending on how busy I get and what I'm doing around the house. So I'm going to try to pay more attention to breaking those burns into maybe 2.5 hour increments. But this was the sweet kettle corn. All right, so another candle that I burned was the sweet whiskey. Sweet whiskey, the fragrance notes are golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, red berries with natural essential oil. This was a beautiful candle. It burned beautiful. Burned all the way. The wicks, I think the wicks simultaneously went out. But this was a bedroom burn. It was so nice, so sexy, so sweet. This smells exactly like the body care. So if you like the body care, you'll really like this candle. It was not a powerhouse throwing candle, but it was the perfect candle for a more intimate space like your bedroom or maybe even your office space. But it could be nice for your living spaces to burn, you know, when you have guests over. But this was a really nice candle. It does have a very perfumey edge, but you definitely can get the tartness from the berries. This candle was very popular in my town. You cannot find these anywhere on the shelf. They sold out within a couple of days. I am happy that I was able to get two. This candle is still online. I wanted them offline, but I did not feel like dealing with a online order because I don't like paying shipping for some reason. An online order, so I just passed on it. So if I see more at Candle Day, I will definitely pick them up, but I do have one back up. The next candle is a cookie and cream. All right, this is a candle that I picked up at SAS, I think. It was one of those $4 candles. This candle, I don't even see. Well, it was released in 2000, but this candle was kind of weird. The fragrance notes in here are chocolate cookie crumble, vanilla bean ice cream with chocolate drizzle. You know, I love a chocolate candle. This candle was pretty nice, but it did some wonky stuff with the wicks. As you can see, that wick that's up, closer up, it would not stay ignited. So it caused this to do some tunneling. And even after it tunneled some, the wicks just would not stay lit. So just by looking at the wicks, they were super, super thin. And maybe they just weren't good wicks. I could have put this on the warmer to try to get the last of the fragrance in it, but I just went on and put it in the empties container. So this was the cookies and cream milkshake. I remember when this candle came out, there was a lot of hype about it. I wasn't doing YouTube videos at the time, but I can just remember the hype that the candle had. All right, next candle is Raspberry Mimosa. This is a candle. I think I picked this up also at SAS. Yeah, this is one of my SAS candles, I think. But I got this at SAS last year in the winter. The fragrance notes are sweet raspberry, rose sherbet, a splash of champagne with natural essential oils. All right, this candle does have a really nice effervescent note. It does put you in the mind of a holiday festive like burn. It really does. I think that this is a perfect, pleasant candle that you could burn in a common area space in your house. The throw on it is relatively nice. So if you just have a, you know, not a mansion, but a nice standard size house and you have guests over, I think that this would be a very pleasing candle to have in your environment, especially around Christmas and New Year's. So this is a really nice holiday festive candle. But I did burn this in the bedroom and I completely enjoyed it. You're going to get those berry notes and just what it says, that champagne effervescent note. All right, this is another one. I really enjoyed this candle. I wish I had gotten 2 of them. This was the Caramel Pumpkin Swirl. Very gourmand. I did, I'm trying to think. I may like this fragrance better than I like the pumpkin peanut brittle, but I like the performance of the pumpkin peanut brittle because I'm sure you've seen other people review that candle. That was these ones that I bought this year were the first ones of me having the pumpkin peanut brittle. That candle is a powerhouse candle. But this one was good. I have to remind myself all the time to be very careful with the caramel candles because, you know, me, 4-hour burner, I have allowed some of my candles that had caramel in it to scorch. But I didn't experience that with this one. It was a relatively clean burn. Very gourmand. Smells so good. The fragrance notes are luscious caramel, ground cinnamon, rich brown sugar with creamy vanilla. You can smell every note in this candle. Good, really good. If you haven't picked this up, I would recommend this and the pumpkin peanut brittle. All right, the next one is another candle that I picked up during one of the clearance sales. It was either, I think I got this on Candle Day. Yeah, I got this on Candle Day. And this is the Spice Apple Toddy. I remember when these candles came out, I didn't get anything else from that line other than Frosted Moscow Mule. I probably bought 20 of those. But this was a part of that collection, and it was such a pretty collection. The fragrance notes are warm brandy. Sure, and I'm on the exit. And warm brandy, spice plum, tart cranberry, cinnamon stick with natural essential oils. This was a very clean burn. This is another candle that I would put in the same category as the Raspberry Mimosa. Very festive, Christmas. I wouldn't go as far as Thanksgiving, but you could do it. But definitely reminds me of Christmas and New Year's holiday time. This is the perfect candle for that because you get that spice. It gives you, it's almost like it's giving you the beverage and the food all in once, if that makes sense. So very, very nice candle. It doesn't put me in the mind of like a big Thanksgiving feast. It just kind of like put me in the mind of good drinks, great spirits, and really tasty gourmet hors d'oeuvres. That's what this candle makes me think about. It is a nice thrower. Sometimes you can't miss the throw on some of these candles because of what's in it. Cinnamon is a powerhouse thrower. Apple is really good. And plum is a fairly decent note. But this is a really nice candle. I would definitely recommend this if you can get your hands on it for around the Christmas and New Year's holiday. All right, so here is the coffee and whiskey. So if you have seen my haul from yesterday, if not, go ahead and click the card and check that haul out. I went and bought more of these because this candle is good. But look, it took this candle a minute to get started. It took it a past half to get started. I could smell it if I was standing over it, but it was probably under half when I could really just start smelling it if I was in different locations in the bedroom. I did burn it in the bedroom. I think that it was a perfect fit for the bedroom. This would be a perfect fit for office, for a home library. This is really good. And I think I am probably so into it because I am really feeling the cologne, the fragrance. This is a really nice candle, you guys. The fragrance notes are bold Irish whiskey, splash of vanilla, a hint of coffee with natural essential oils. And it is good. So like I said, it was a very slow starter as far as giving me a projecting throw. It was a very slow starter, but once it started and it got down to those essential oils, it really was a very pleasant candle. If I see more of these at Candle Day, which I don't think I probably will, but just in case, I will pick up more because I like this candle. Really nice. All right, and I had one single wick, and this was the Vampire Blood. You know, Vampire Blood have like those strawberry notes in it. I don't know what else is in it, but it has, it's like a powdery berry fragrance. Really nice. This was a Vanity Bathroom burn. This was a candle that I had from last year, and I burned it, so that's all for the candles. So you guys, that's all I have for this bi-monthly post candle burn. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. Please leave any questions or comments about the commentary below in the comment section. And do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.